Another day, another episode of War for America. And we're getting ready to take on our first battle. So I'm kind of excited about that. But we have done some straightening up around here. We got rid of all of our units off the spews and put them in some baggages. I am in desperate need of a trip to Mini Market, though, to grab me a bunch of those accessories. I like watching old Gilbert. He's got all those accessories. I love that when he takes a regular game and makes miniatures. I mean, I know I got some time on my hands and I do some stuff, but man, he outdoes me. Shoo! And like I said, I work sun up till past sunset during the summer, so when I do have, but I'm not far away from the old retirement. But I don't know. I enjoy my job, and the money is good, so we'll see. But anyway, definitely in need of some Gilbert Collins accessories. Old customized dice. Old plug for Mini Market. Cha-ching! Yeah, they got all the good stuff here. But anyway, we straightened up. We got the old sequence of play card going on here. And everything else within some kind of reaching distance. I want to make note that I did take that die off that game track. We had that all wrong. As a matter of fact, we need to straighten that out now. It might have been a little foggy. If you watch the video, you see at the end, I finally did get it all straightened out. But what it really boils down to is the setup and first turn. All right. Now, during the first turn, it says the British player takes the first action pulse after putting his reinforcements in the Europe box. Then the colonial player takes his first action pulse. All right, you good with that? This is all, you just need to follow this on through. This tells you how to set the game up. And there's even a little event that happens if you get an enemy flag. That's kind of neat for a little procedure. We didn't get an enemy flag, so weren't able to check out the procedure, but I almost wish I did. So, all right, after you do that, he takes his action pulse. After placing his reinforcements, the colonial player places his reinforcements, then takes his action pulse. Then, this is really important. This is what I got mixed up. I was going to do this during the whole game, but this is only for setup and first turn. Sorry there, Compass Games and Mr. Collins. Like I said, we're not the sharpest tools in the shed, but eventually we do get there. All right. Each player rolls a d6 to see who moves first for the last action round. All right. You're only going to have 2 action rounds, so the British player goes first no matter what, and then they give the colonial player a chance to maybe go first. All right. Second action point or action phase, you go to the administration phase. That's all I wanted to point out, though. So we took the die off there. You don't do that every turn. You only do that during the first turn. Then you need to just grab this card. Oh, Compass Games has you all set up here. And follow the instructions. It's not that hard. I don't know. And it's, like you said, you get into a cold game. You don't know what's going on with it, and you're trying to make it out. But like I said, eventually, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed, but I will. What did I say? Even a blind horse can find water every once in a while. Hold on a second. We'll be right back. Okay, then, like I said, we do have a situation with the British first action pulse of turn 2. We have a combat. I'm going to check out the procedure here. And like I said, just follow what it says. If there's no overrun, or if there's an overrun, our defender successfully retreats before combat, then there is no combat. So that's the first thing you want to check out. Oh, let's see what we did here. Now, this was a battle before when we took old Carlton illegally across the border. So I've been to this place before. It is a key space, so Alan has a chance to retreat. But when we fought this last time, that's one thing we got the benefit of is, maybe we should do it all over again because maybe we did it wrong. We'll see if we come up with the same die roll modifiers. That'll be very interesting compared to my other battle. If the battle isn't online or isn't on YouTube, I deleted the video because I had a bunch of mistakes in it. Well, I'm curious to see now if the combat's the same. But we do have a chance to retreat. Now, it depends also on the type of general you have. So we have to go over here and find our real leader markers. and find out that old Ethan Allen is a 1-star general. Let me see what it says about a leader rank. 1-star leader. Let's read this together. 1-star leaders can move, attack, or retreat before combat, so he's good to go. He can do that with 1 or 2 strength points. They can defend with more strength points. Now, this is something we were wanting to know because we have Arnold on a spot with more strength points, and he's able to command. So he's can only command 2, and he's on a spot with 6 or 8. They can defend with more strength. All right, let me see. They can defend with more strength points, and they are able to command. But the strength point total thing that. Oh, so the rest of them over the ones he commands is cut in half. That's kind of cool. Because you got to figure, this guy's kind of I guess, not as good of a skilled leader or something. Yeah, so he's got a bunch of boys here that he knows real good, but the other ones out in the fringe, you can only get words to half of them. Oh, that's kind of. I like the way they do it. Don't get me wrong. This is definitely a praising. All right, well, that's it. He will be able to retreat. Let me look at this again. Last attack. Last time we did this, in an illegal battle at Carlton, we could kind of say we had this little, what is it called, little war game, dress rehearsal. But he had to retreat, so it might not have been a good idea to attack. I'll show you the combatants here in a second. We are back at it with French and Indian War music for the Revolutionary War. Like I said, that is some of my favorite tunes, and just as good of a movie in the background. We're ready for our first battle, and I'm pretty sure it is more of a skirmish at Norwich. I'm going to show you how it's going to go about here, and it's a redo from our very first battle we had to take down because of all the mistakes. But I'm pretty sure this one is ready to go, and these are the following die roll modifiers, and we were off on our first battle. So here, let's get this right here. Number 1 is the old rating of the general, Burgoyne. With a C rating, only gets him a 1 die roll modifier. A 1 to 2 attack isn't good, bad odds, -1, and regulars are +1. Now over here we have the old Ethan Allen. He's even worse tactically than Burgoyne, so he gets no die roll modifiers. Luckily, he's got better odds attacks with a +1, but his militia is going against the regulars. Now, of course, they're both using the old battle cards. And that provides them both with a 2 die roll modifier. And here you go. Here's the totals. A lot different than the +7s we had in our first go around. So I'm pretty sure this is it. Feels great to get this down pat and ready to go. Now, over here, you'll have our game charts, the tables. The results are the losses inflicted on your enemy. So it's not the losses that happen to you. Every game's different. But I just want to make sure these are the losses you inflict on your enemy. So I'm pretty sure you want to get yourself a nice big high roll. We will be battling on the Petite Guerre. I guess that is French for small battle, skirmish. There you go. First one to roll will be fire, and will be the French. And we'll be shooting with Oh, +3 gyro modifiers. Here we go. Our first battle of the game, and I think this is right. All right, that'll be a 5 +3. Wow, that was an 8. Look on over here. Maybe 8. Strength points only 1. I might have had that wrong or flipped over or something on a 2. Yeah, it was only 1. And that was the same way it was when old Thornton took him down. I left the Loyalist back up there to garrison Quebec. Ain't much of a garrison, but all right. What was that? It was a 5, 6, 7, 8. So down here on the 8 is a star. We'll have to look that up, and we'll put our little notation here, and we will come back to find out what the heck that means. All right, we can find out now, I guess. Let me see here. Oh, let me see. Losses. Units defending a fortress, they blah, 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 blah. The priority of the strike points when the result is only an asterisk. The higher number of asterisk wins. Okay. So he's only got 1 asterisk. The old colonials are firing back. And they only get a +2. So it goes on with this. We need more asterisks. I guess. Oh, we need more asteri. Oh, and they get it. Wow. +2, 11, 12, 13. 13 on the old chart down here. All right. Well, we got to make sure we're looking over here at the right thing. There's 1 strength point. He had to find out. Well, anyway, we got 2 strength points. That is a 13, 11, 12, 13. So I guess that's a 1. Now 1, I think, thumps is 1 asterisk. Or was it 2? I'll have to rewind that and see what that is. We'll be right back. Okay, before we move on with our Norwich battle, I forgot to mention it. The first thing you want to do before you have a battle is have your line of communications. Fortunately, old Burgoyne can trace his back here to one of these forts. Let me make sure. I think there might be a movement point. Limit. Oh, here's one right here. He's fine. It should be fine. Yeah. That little trail. This little trail here. He could go back through the river, through the little trail, and onto the river here to this fortress. So I'm pretty sure he is. Let me make sure. I think it might be 6 movement points limit. We'll be right back. All right, yeah, he'll be okay. It's 6. There's 1 on the river, 2, 3 on the trail, 4 to get back to Howe. Or he could even, well, no, he's got to go back the other way. But anyway, you see what I mean. And the spot that old Allen is on is a key spot, so it's his supply source. So they're all good to go. Back here to the battle results. And the result for the colonials was a 1. And the result for the British was 2 asterisks are stars. Numbers always trump the stars, and that 1 means that old Burgoyne loses a strength point. And come down here real quick. We can. Oh yeah, I got the I got the old PJs on, boy. I'm Hugh Hefner in it. It's a Hugh Hefner lifestyle. Oh, let me see here. Where did we see that at? Oh, I'm on the wrong page. Sorry about that. All right. Oh, leader prisoner exchange. It'll be under, I'm pretty sure. Could have been clear in a different spot, but yeah, we'll take the prisoner exchange one. All right. If any leader is forced to surrender or his force is completely destroyed, the player rolls a d6. If the result is a 1, the leader is not exchanged, and he is permanently removed from the game. Wow, this could be a major loss for the British. Bad advised attack, but like I said, we're learning. And it was a bad attack last time with a better general. An anonymous leader from the courier counter mix is placed in the leader pool for a respective side. The result is 6, follow the procedure below. So here you go. We will roll our... Oh! I'm wondering who rolls the dice, though. I guess the British will. Does it say? Yeah, let me hold off here real quick. Alright, British player rolling a d6 for his leader. He gets a 3. Alright. 2 to 6. The result is as follows. So it's hard for me to get this camera in the right spot. The colonial leader is placed in the colonial leader pool. The British German loyalist leader is placed in a British leader pool. Okay, well, he escaped, I guess. There you go. So that is the result of that. Wow. All right, so 1 strength point lost in that battle for going back up into... Oh, did you say leader box? Or yeah, leader box. So I guess I'll be going over this way. Yeah. To the British leader box. And we'll see what it tells about him coming back on a little bit later. All right. Old Alan. The Green Mountain Boys. Hang on to Norwich. Really don't open much up because he ain't got much going on. But yeah, it might have been an ill-advised attack. It was our first try. Strength points are hard to come by, so that could be definitely not a major victory, but have some big implications. We'll go ahead and call this a short video. I had a great time with our first battle.